If this was your voice, don't tell me that you wouldn't constantly put headphones on to listen to yourself talk.
Can you not hear yourself when you don't have headphones on, Colton?
What?
You can't hear me?
I can't hear anyone, period. Welcome into the Really Random Podcast. I'm Colton Pettyjohn, and that's Drew Bolden.
I'm Drew Bolden. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is the Really Random Podcast. I'm Colton Pettyjohn. That's Drew Bolden.
And I'm Drew Bolden.
Yeah. And this is a Really Random Podcast, and I'm Colton Pettyjohn.
And I'm Drew Bolden. Yeah.
I don't know. We're not that drunk yet.
Thank you for watching the Really Random Podcast. That's Colton Pettyjohn. I'm Drew Bolden, and that's Colton Pettyjohn.
And I'm Colton Pettyjohn. Yeah. What are we doing?
So if you didn't know, this is the Really Random. Okay, that's
Jesus.
enough. So
we lost everyone already.
I don't think we had anyone to begin with, baby.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
That was a little pitchy.
That's for true.
I was a little pitchy.
No, you're a little bitchy.
Yeah, and I'm Drew Bolden. Everyone's gonna be so annoyed. So this is Topo Chico vodka. There's Jolly Ranchers and a little bit of my dignity, all going down. So,
okay.
Yep. I moved this
call
way
it
far
the
away
electric
from me.
blues.
Because Colton can't see color. Hey, so when people ask you, like whenever you have an opinion on racism, you go, "Oh, well, I actually can't see color."
No. And that's Drew Bolden.
Hey! So let me take a drink, and then I want to fill you in on stuff, Colton.
My favorite thing to do is have arguments about colors when I know I'm wrong, but I still think I'm right. I do it all the time.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, no, that's blue, you idiot.
Yeah, you do that constantly.
And then you're like, hey, I just want to let you know, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, also because sometimes I feel like you're kidding, but then when you keep going on it and you're like, no, you're like, no, that's blue, right? And I go, hey, Colton, if you're memeing right now or like being funny, it is green. And you're like, I know, I'm with you. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
No, there are times where I'm legitimately like, that's blue.
Yeah.
Because in my eyes, that's blue. And so I like to, every once in a while, believe my eyes, even though it's lies. I did not do that on purpose. That's Drew Bolden.
If you're not watching this, you're doing yourself a stupid ass thing because you really need to watch it. I think I've said this on every episode is like, if you're not watching, you're doing yourself a self-service.
Okay. Mm-hmm. We'll start by saying Mom, Dad, Gwendolyn DeVere,
Grandma,
Mimi, Joe. I found out my girlfriend's parents watched this.
Well, we knew that Cindy was, a delinquent, but not Joe. We thought Joe was perfect.
Yeah. I talked to him and he said he's made it through about like 2 minutes of a couple of episodes. Like he'll start it and then I don't think he ever finishes it. It's not 2 minutes, but he said, it's like, I'll watch some of it.
Yeah. I mean, you can do a lot in 2 minutes, in my line of work, but what am I? You so, yeah, I have to edit 2 on you and 2 and we don't give no but you want to edit this one? Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to edit Jesus. Speaking of, I went to go see Father Bolden today, and his wife told me that I looked like Jesus today.
Did she really?
And I said, that is blasphemous. And then my dad was like, yeah, it is. So don't call him that. And I went, but you think I'm like pretty close to being perfect, Dad, right?
Right.
And he goes, so what I was saying about this, and I was like, okay, wow. Yeah. But anyway, okay, so real quick before we get into anything else, Colton, can I brag on myself right now?
Please do.
And can you also jump in so I don't feel like a complete conceited ass?
Yeah. I love to say good things about you.
Oh, you good?
It's hard to lie.
Were you internally struggling there?
I was
you were
just like, I really want to tell the truth.
Like in your head, you go, I love to, and then your head, you're like, all right, Colton, hey, this is Drew's time, and you think it lasts like
for him
a little bit, like a couple seconds, but in reality, it was like 2 minutes. We were sitting here in the dark.
It's like, this is for him. You can lie for him. It's okay, a small lie to help him out, so he doesn't go to his room and cut himself. just do this for him.
I should just start wearing long sleeves. Wouldn't that be hilarious if I came
No,
back and I'm
gosh.
just kidding. Don't kill yourself. It's the last thing you'll ever do. Okay, so with that really, really positive note, I'll edit none of that out. Okay, so really exciting news on both of our fronts, but mostly me. Fuck you, Colton.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm so excited about this. I'm legitimately excited about this.
Well, show it then. Give me a nice, yeah. But anyway, so the Really Randumb podcast has, and this is not a joke, its very first sponsor.
Yeah.
Now, I know you guys are thinking that this is a joke because most of what we say is a joke, but this is legitimately a sponsor because, it comes to show that if you work hard and you send a DM to somebody, things can happen. So, the first sponsor of the Really Randumb podcast is the Instagram page Girls Getting Hurt.
Yeah. And if you haven't already followed this page, go follow it right now. I've been following it forever, for actually legitimately for a really long time.
I think you showed me them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I did. I think you showed me kids getting hurt, and I was like, yes.
Yep.
And then so I started following because there was like suggestions of pages that you can follow. I think actually someone sent me a clip from Girls Getting Hurt, but it was like the whole like private account, so you had to follow it. So I started following it, and dude, so freaking funny, and it's pretty self-explanatory what the videos are all about. Mostly just girls getting hurt.
It's literally in the title.
Yeah.
So here's the problem I've run into explaining to people what this page is they think it's kind of sexist. And I'm like, if you just go to the page and you watch what happens, it's girls like doing activities like stripping and no. But it's like, okay, so one of them, which is one of my favorite clips on the page, was a lady outside going to smoke. She's on like a deck, like her decking on her front porch. And it's like slippery and raining. And she goes to walk down the stairs and she misses a step or just steps with all of her weight on her back foot. And she slips and falls down the stairs. And you hear her go, oh! And then she's like crying and she like yells for her husband or whatever. And then, so she falls and gets hurt. And then not even a second later, the husband comes out in like nothing, like basically wearing nothing, like boxers, and not even a second later he slips and falls. And it's hilarious, and I'm probably just gonna link to it. But anyway, so not only are they a sponsor of our show now, I now am the editor for Girls Getting Hurt. Thank you so much.
Yeah, dude.
And it was really cool because I reached out to the page. They got in some hot water from a feminist group. Oh, so by the way, all the videos that they show are either fan submitted or sent in with the consent, and they're used with their consent. So it's not like they're just typing in like girls hurting themselves and using these without consent. You know what I mean? So all of these are under a Creative Commons license or what, I forget exactly, but it sounds something fancy like that. Yeah. Lawyery terms. And so they're using them with permission and giving them full credit. And it even says like submitted by whatever their name is. Yeah. And so anyway, I sent a DM to the page because they were starting their YouTube channel and they were trying to get that going. And all I did was basically say, hey, I edit videos. I have a podcast. This is the video that I edit, and I sent in the Hot Ones video, which is honestly our best video to date. I think we've ever done. And it's one of the best ones that we've edited together.
I was about to say, I love that video for many reasons.
Yeah.
Because I love Hot Ones and all that stuff, but I also love it because we, and when I say we, mostly you, spent a really long time tediously editing that to where I feel like that's some of the best editing that we've ever done.
Yeah.
In any of our videos, just sound wise. I mean, we spent a lot of time on it, trying to make it as good as we possibly could. And I felt like we did a really good job on that.
Oh yeah. I mean, we spent just like coming up with the questions, you doing your research, by the way. You were like, on August 15th, 1991 at 9 p.m. or whatever.
That too, but I mean, mostly,
I
mean, like post.
Like, yeah.
Like when
pre
we were...
and shoot it, like pre, during, and post, like we felt like a big old production.
Yeah.
And it was just two of us. Or, of course, Sarah and Greg helped too, but we're going to take all the credit.
Yeah.
But, like, you helped me because we had so much. We had like an hour and a half of footage or something, and you helped me get it down to 26 minutes or something. And just getting it down to where I could use stuff and then start cutting it together, that was great. And then you even helped me with finding the music and shit like that. So anyway, it was one of the best videos honestly that we've ever, if not the best that we've ever done. And so I sent him the link of that, and the owner of the page was like, "This is really good." And Jordan, if you're watching, don't hate me because I'm going to make up things that you said about me. Like, you're really handsome. You're talented.
So hot.
You're so tall. You're a model. Wow.
Yeah.
I can't wait to bring you on. But anyway, so I sent a DM and we got that going, and I'll spare the details. But now I'm editing for Girls Getting Hurt. And
that's awesome.
There's other exciting things that I can't disclose yet, which you don't even know about yet. So
Fun things in the future.
poo on you.
Yeah.
That I'm excited to announce later on.
He's leaving me.
Yeah, so there will be one chair in the middle, and it will be Colton crying for 55 minutes. But anyway, so look out for that stuff. And so Girls Getting Hurt was nice enough to sponsor our podcast.
Yeah.
And whenever the merch comes out, I'm going to make them send us some.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to say Girls Getting Hurt. And the biggest girls that are going to be getting hurt are the ones that it's a really, really big shirt, are the ones that the boys from Really Randumb are going to turn down because their hearts are going to be broken and they will cry.
Have you ever turned down a girl?
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Colton. And I'm Drew Baldwin. Yay! Yeah. But to answer your question, no, I have not. If they talk to me,
I get anything I can get. I take anything I can get.
I take on me.
By the way, we need to address our outfits.
Okay, we can do that.
We look so damn hot right now.
Okay.
And when I say we, mostly me, you're fine.
Thanks, man. You know what? I might actually leave this podcast.
So,
hey, you think I'm kidding?
Okay. Please don't.
Let's cut it.
Stay with me. Please.
Stay.
Please stay. Please stay. Please stay.
I will.
Sound like what I said to my ex-wife.
No, you didn't. You said,
no, I
get
actually.
the f- out of here.
No, but no, seriously, it's the final straw. I'm like, okay.
The straw that broke the lesbian's back. That was the lesbian that Colton made out.
No,
Imagine if she was a lesbian now. That'd be crazy. That'd be
I don't
fun.
know what she's doing with her life
Who
right
cares,
now, but
right?
I hope she's happy.
Dead. And
happy. I hope she's living a good life.
Who cares? You're
gonna be a good life.
We can't explain why that song is funny. So Colton, your shirt, what in even the hell is that?
So a couple things. First of all, Joe got me this. This is my girlfriend's Sarah. Her dad got me this for Christmas.
The mature Joe. Did he say that you can't spell OU without something?
Yeah, no, we're not gonna. But okay. He got me this for Christmas, and I think the main reason why he got me this is he knew that it would piss Sarah off.
Oh, for sure, that's the best.
He
part.
knew that she would hate this, and
you're gonna hate it.
Peach iced tea, you're gonna hate it.
You're gonna hate it.
He got me this, and then I think he also got. So Sarah has a sister, JoJo, and she is engaged to Cameron, and I believe.
Wait, they're
and I hope I'm not.
They're engaged.
Yeah,
congrats, guys. I didn't know that.
We talked about it in a podcast.
No, I don't think we did. I think you said they were going to get engaged or something, and then you tried to talk him out of it because you were like, marriage is a joke.
It's a big mistake. No, but I think he is getting a matching one of these, so we're gonna be matching, and
that's cool.
I'm super excited.
That's cool. You guys got matching outfits. That's definitely not our thing or anything.
Yeah.
I am. Is Cameron going to be in this podcast? Is that why I'm honestly, that'll be fine. We need two jacked guys on this podcast.
So Cameron and who else?
Oh, that's mean. I was gonna. Well, yeah, true. So I don't know. Maybe Greg.
Yeah,
maybe a 7. I hate that sometimes I'll come up and say inside jokes because no one will think these are funny. But anywho, so Colton, what is today?
Today is
the day that the podcast is out.
The 28th.
30th. Oh, it's 20. I thought today was the 28th.
No.
Anyway, so the 28th. So you know what that means.
No.
It's 3 days after Christmas.
Okay.
3 or 4. How many? 25, 26, yeah, 3 days. I do math. And that is the day. It's nationally known that you pick your New Year's resolution on the 28th of December.
Okay.
I think you can just
really?
pick it whenever the hell you want.
Okay.
Or you just pick a day of. But, Colton, New Year's resolution. Do you have one in mind? Cool.
No,
okay,
I've never done a New Year's resolution.
Why not?
Because I don't feel like, I don't know. I guess I get the whole New Year, New Me bullshit.
Oh, that can go straight to Diablo, the Devil's House.
Yeah.
I
feel like if there's something that you want to do, it shouldn't be the first of the year that you do it. Like whenever you want to do it, just do it. And I think I'm gonna come up with that slogan, and that's gonna be my slogan.
Colton, look at do it. Look at your hat. Oh, well, take it off, idiot. And then
I don't want to take it off. My hair will look awful.
Oh, fine.
But I'll. You got.
Oh,
actually, you got it.
What if it was like boink? Oh, whose is that?
Is that Sarah hair?
No, it was like this long.
I know, you're right.
She's
probably
bald.
My underarm.
Under Armour. Is that another? Never mind. This is podcast going nowhere. But you're not going to do a New Year's podcast?
No, I'm not going to do. What the?
Yeah, we have been drinking today. Well, so I am going to do one. Thanks for asking. So I actually started it already. So you know what? I did what you just told me, Colton. You said, why wait till the new year to start a new resolution?
And
just do it, right? And so I did it. And I started it in December. Well, I say December like we're not still in it. Mm-hmm. But I started it December 3rd when I started reading a book, dude.
Yeah.
A novel from start to a little bit over the middle and then to the end, okay?
Yeah.
I read it from sunrise to noon, okay? No, but I read it from the beginning all the way to the end. A novel,
How long did it take you?
It took me like 4 days, maybe.
How long was the book?
It had 173 pages.
Okay.
And the words were like this big.
Now you're just bragging.
There was one word a page. It was basically just like 3 sentences, but no, it was. It actually was. Okay. So you remember before we got professional with music and everything.
Yeah.
We were as professional, but with a narrator or an intro man. Alberto Robles, which change it. It's Robles. Robles looks cool. Robles is wrong.
Yeah.
Like if you pronounce your name if you pronounce your name differently, I would say make it Petty John, asshole. Yeah. Okay. And some people say my name is Bowden, which is annoying. Yeah. Them. But anyway, so Albie Robles, it's Robles, but Robles if you want to be coherent. And he wrote a book called Noisy River, which you can buy on Amazon right now. It's like $9.99. It's a steal. Well, you don't really steal anything for $10. I mean, you could steal it.
What if you went to a gas station and like you stole a bunch of candy and you left the exact amount of money that it is on the counter?
You go.
You're just like, and then you ran out, and he's like, "Hey, why did you?" That's the exact amount.
But also, like, how would he know exactly what you had in your hand? He's like, never mind. This is going to be funny. But anyway, so Albie wrote a book. It's called Noisy River. You can find it on the Amazon. And it's riddled with grammatical errors, but hopefully the ones he's releasing now are fixed, which I talked to him about. And I said, I can't wait for you to fix it and then send me the same book, but fixed, like the grammar is fixed. And he's like, sounds good, dickhead. Why didn't you tell me before? But I almost like highlighted everything that was wrong and sent it back to him and go, fix it, asshole. Just to be funny, because Albie has like our sense of humor clearly.
I was about to say
the intro that he had, the intros he used to do for us were
great,
hilarious.
Loved them.
And most of those we didn't tell him to say. Like one that was like,
I hate this podcast. Why are you listening? You guys are the worst. Yeah, that was really funny.
Buy my book, Noisy River, Amazon. Why didn't he do that? Colton, it's fine. It's over.
Oh, okay.
We have music now. Thanks, Clancy. What if in the middle, Clancy sends us a new cut of the video of the song, and it like starts, and for a second it goes, rear, and he goes, don't listen to this bullshit. And then I put it on there and don't even listen to that part because I just didn't even re-edit. Never mind. Something.
Drew Bolin. Yeah.
But anyway, so that was because, dude, I don't think I've read a book since high school.
Yeah.
Like maybe college, but I wasn't in there for very long.
I started reading when we had COVID.
A Purpose-Driven Life.
It's a good book. I've read like half of it.
Reading Rainbow.
Rainbow.
All of the divorced mothers that I went to church with read it, and my dad.
He's not a divorced mother.
Well, no,
he's
but
a divorced father.
I said, and my dad. Well, divorced twice over now.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we don't have to talk about all that.
He got it right the third time.
There you go.
Yeah.
You finally get it right. It doesn't matter how many tries you get it, as long as
you try again.
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln.
Failing is a part of life.
It's a part of my life, big time.
It's a huge part of your life. No, I'm sorry. But what I was going to say is...
You don't have to apologize. It's true.
I started reading the first Harry Potter book.
Oh, I love that one. The Philosopher's Stone or Sorcerers?
This, I don't know.
Well, the Philosopher's...
I don't think I read that much of the book if I don't...
You didn't read the cover?
Yeah, I didn't read...
So
you didn't read the cover?
Oh, hey, I read a book cover to cover, but I went around the outside. Don't you hate nerds who say that? Even though I say it now and I still think it's funny. It is hot in this bitch. Mm-hmm. Why didn't we turn on the damn spinny blade thing? The fan.
Mm-hmm. Hey, tell the joke. Tell the joke.
I don't know which one you're talking about. Which one?
Just do it.
Hey, Colton.
Hey, hi, Drew.
Hey, good to see you.
What are you doing here, sitting exactly where you sit normally sometimes, and I'm here?
We're recording the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Idiot. Hey, Colton.
Hey, Drew. What are you doing here?
We're recording. Okay. We're just going to keep repeating the same thing. Okay. Hey, Colton. So,
yeah. Well, hey. What's up?
You know that strippers actually in their houses don't have air conditioners.
What? That's weird.
Yeah, to keep cool. Hey, Colton. Hey, Colton.
Do the little.
There you go.
Okay,
Editing Drew. Fix that. Hey, Colton.
Hey, Drew.
What are you doing here, Colton?
I'm just sitting.
Hey, strippers don't have fan. Just keep going. I'll remember it later.
Okay, so
hey, Colton.
Hey,
did you know that strippers don't have air conditioners in their houses?
Really?
Yeah.
What do they have?
They use OnlyFans. I can't believe
it's a good joke. It's a good joke.
It's really good. I made
quality.
It
it's family friendly. Not really, but.
But also, strippers don't use OnlyFans. They use poles in buildings. Do you think they have to wear masks when they strip? I'm not going to do what I did last time, but are strip clubs open? Colton,
I don't know.
You shouldn't, know.
No, I don't actually. I don't know. I have no idea.
Write in the comments if you've been to a strip club since COVID started, and they have worn masks. And also, do they have to wear them other places other than their mouth? I mean, what else? What else
I mean, I guess it's an orifice, right? I don't know. I'm not a biologist.
A surface?
Orifice.
Yes. I thought you were trying to say orphan or... Never mind. Honestly, how have we gone 24 minutes so far?
I don't know. Okay,
so New Year's resolution is... My New Year's resolution is... Mm-hmm. I want to read one book per month. Just one.
It's not bad.
Because that's 12 a year for you biologists. Mm-hmm. And I have read 0 in the past. Well, that's not true. I read one, the beginning of this month, but I'm excited. So the first one, the next book I'm going to read is I think it's, what's the biography, but the person wrote it? Autobiography,
yes.
I think?
Yep.
It's an autobiography of Bruce Campbell. Do you know who that is, the actor?
Bruce Campbell.
He's in Burn Notice.
Yes.
And he's not the main guy. He's Sam Axe.
Yes.
So I was actually given this by our friend Maddie, Furminator.
Yes.
She loves Bruce Campbell, and he actually, with Sam Raimi, wrote the original Spider-Man, I think. But anyway, he's an actor, blah, blah, blah. And he's a really silly guy, and he also did Ash and the Evil Dead or whatever it is. But he's silly, and I've seen interviews with him. He's just a silly, silly guy. Yeah. And he has an autobiography that I'm going to read.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it's like, and I mean, like, yeah. So what if it's a silly book? But like, I read Ellen's, like one of Ellen's books that she wrote before the whole Me Too movement. I read David Cross's book before.
Dude, he's so funny.
He's hilarious, but like when you read his stuff, he's just a little bit weird.
No shit.
Yeah. But I mean, it was funny, but dude, some of those I was like, all right, let's go. I know you got to hit a timeline or whatever, but back to the book that I wrote or read, Noisy River. It was a thriller horror style, like mystery type book.
Yeah.
And it was just like, dude, the way he wrote it was nuts maguts, because like there were, let's see, I would say like 3 main characters that you follow, and one chapter, he would start one chapter on one of the characters, then the next chapter would start on the other one, and then it would just like intertwine and commingle, and have sex with one another at some point. Do they do that? Well, 2 of the characters do because they're married, but not 3 of the. Well, one of them is the police chief of the town. One of them is a fella that lives there, and the other one is a lady fella that lives there.
Okay.
But then their stories come together. Oh. Movies. Well, you'll see. Well, I don't know if you're going to read it because you don't know how, but I think you should.
Oh, I don't know how.
Yeah.
Is that what you correctly said? So, I like the fact that because that is something that I could get on board with trying to do
it.
A book a month.
Let's have the same resi.
Let's do it. I'll do it for real. And my friend Tiffany, which also, read? Yes, she can read. Amazingly enough, but her resolution last year was to read 52 books in a year, so once every week.
That's good.
And I mean, people can do that don't have a life and they don't have anyone that they hang out with or spend time with.
That's me.
So
and
all
I'm
you do
one a month.
is read. But she also for Christmas got me a book. So if you were raised in the 90s, you know what Where Is Waldo is, right?
It's not where is, it's just where's.
Where is he? Where are they?
Whoa, watch it, dude. Pronouns now. Where are
turtles. Oh, where are they?
The turtles.
But so Waldo, he's striped red and white, whatever. So a company, I don't know what the company is, but they do personalized books for dogs. And you can put what kind of dog your dog is.
Do you just send him a picture of what your
No,
pup
I
looks
think
like?
you can go through and choose a animated dog that looks like yours or looks kind of like yours.
Yeah.
And so for Christmas, she got me Where Is Nala?
Yes.
Or Where's Nala?
I'll put if you take a picture, I'll put it in there.
I will. I'll send it to you. And it's so freaking cute. Yeah. And there's just a little animated Nala in every page. And you've got to search through and find out where she is, and then you can look for other things too. It's super, super cute.
It really is. I was very
and those
very
are the
surprised.
kind of books that I read.
Yeah,
because there are no words.
Yeah, I could do 52 of those easily. I might do maybe I might struggle. But so there was, I think it was on Reddit, or I just saw it was a post going around where this guy who's a graphic designer would go to a like half price books, buy all the Where's Waldos, graphically design Waldo out of the pages, and then go back and put them on the shelves.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Yeah, it was hilarious. And so like these kids would buy these books and they'd be like, get all upset and cry and be like, "Mom, I can't find Waldo."
My kid, don't be an idiot.
Here, and then the parents get it and they're like, they start drinking, and then the dad looks at it and he gets drunk, and then he starts to beat his wife, and then they end up getting divorced, and the kid has to go into foster care, and it's just don't read.
Oh,
don't read. That's what happened to me.
Actually, so here's a new Year's resolution that I want to do, and this was actually inspired by Joe, Sarah's dad. He started doing a puzzle, 1,000-piece puzzle.
I hate puzzles.
I love puzzles.
Puzzles suck.
And they're extremely difficult for me because especially the intricate ones that have like the
colors.
They dark blue, medium blue, light blue, medium blue, whatever.
That's a color, medium blue.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
It's very difficult for me to separate those, like, if the colors are barely off, it's difficult. But it's been forever since I've done a puzzle, and I know it sounds super nerdy, but I really enjoy puzzles because it's time away from your phone, and anything else. Like, and I think that's the good thing about reading is it's time to like not shut your brain off, but like utilize your brain in a way that you don't
get distracted
usually do. Yeah. And I think it's good for your brain because I think a lot of times we can just get stuck behind a computer screen or a TV screen or a phone or
watching a podcast.
Yeah. Well, but don't stop
believing in our podcast. Overrated song, by the way. Haven't we talked about that? That song sucks, dude.
Thank you.
Anytime you go,
everyone always gets pissed off at me.
Yeah.
Karaoke.
Yeah.
Dude, anytime you go to a karaoke, you can bet
your bottom dollar.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a better one. Honestly, if I go to karaoke and someone's singing "Don't Stop Believing," I want you to carry my ass out of the bar.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's pretty good. Hey, remember that one time where we went to karaoke and this was with my ex-wife? Sorry, I didn't mean to bring her up.
I told you not to. Yeah, it's fine. It hurts.
This is back a long time ago.
Wasn't this in Winter Park?
No, we did karaoke in Winter Park, but we also did karaoke at one of the bars that was off of
Oh
UTA,
yeah, baby!
And
I remember.
Sang I think it was Bye Bye Bye.
Yep,
it was
you, me, and three dudes, and we sang in sync.
Yes. What was it? Bye Bye Bye, or it was one of those songs.
Yeah, it was. I think it was. It's gonna be May.
This tonight.
You're probably gonna start a fight.
No, this can't be right. Hey, baby, come on. I don't know the words.
Yeah, that's Bye Bye.
That's Bye Bye.
Okay, look.
Hey,
guys.
I don't know
Colton
the words.
hates MCR, and then he's like, when I was a young boy. And you nail every lyric, and you're like, I don't know the words here. That's like singing, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. But I don't know the words. I don't know the words. I don't know. It's fantastic. I'm wrapped in plastic. Suck my glass dick. Yeah. Okay. So Colton, can I tell a story?
Yes. Can I go get something real quick?
Yeah. Do you want me to talk to the kids or just stop?
Continue.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. Also, last time I said I was gonna do my
and you never did
impression, and I never did it. So the only impression that I'm good at, other than sometimes I can get in like different accents, like sometimes I can get an Australian accent going or an Irish accent, sometimes maybe a sentence and that's it. But Obama, there's one sentence that I can say that sounds really good.
Yep.
Okay.
So good.
You're going to time me?
And I got an Apple Watch for Christmas. And I know I'm like 17 years late. Because everyone else has an Apple Watch already, but
or more. Is there more than one, or is there like an Apple Watch 2? Or
yes, this is the
one
newest version.
Ooh,
and go. I'm timing him.
My fellow Americans. But first, wait. Sasha and Malia, go to bed.
And stop. 14 seconds, and I don't know why I was timing you, but
Michelle, I'm gonna wreck that.
Oh no! Please no.
I'll blur out the.
What about? I think we've already done this one before, but
these chairs kind of suck. By the way,
yeah, we need to get new chairs.
You can buy.
This is
them,
like 57th episode.
This is 43, I believe.
Oh, I can buy chairs, huh? Yeah. I can buy them.
Well, I could too, but
you're gonna think that's really funny here in about 2 weeks.
Oh no! Why am I kicked out of the house?
No, I don't know. I just wanted to say that to make you nervous.
Wait, 2 weeks? Okay, what's today? I'll remember in 2 weeks. I won't.
No, you won't.
Okay. So yeah, Apple Watch, bitch.
Got an Apple Watch. Sarah got it for me. She's the best.
Who's that?
She's my girlfriend.
Oh my.
And
wait, girl?
Yeah, she's my woman friend.
Oh, she's my they friend.
She's of age, I promise. But yeah,
she's my toddler friend. Oh no, no, sorry. I'm icky. What are you doing?
I don't know. I like her.
Oh, you're not. I'm not on that. I don't give a shit about
I know.
that.
Sorry. It's me. It's Sarah.
Why didn't you put the one of you scared or whatever, where she was like, "I'm gonna punch you in the dick," and you were like, "Where were you guys at?"
We were at Christmas Eve service at
fake
her
Christians,
parents'
yeah.
church. Yeah, we're fake Christians for sure. But that was my first time at a Lutheran service, and I was raised Baptist, and I don't know.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah, and I don't know if a lot of people know the difference, but there's definitely a difference. And
Is it ethnic?
No, it's just they're much more ritualistic in the things that they do. They recite a lot of stuff. It was just very different.
And also with you.
Yes, exactly.
Wait,
Whatever.
really?
Yeah. They do the
Father, Son, Holy,
what
and
have
also
you.
with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Colton went to church. That's great. Repent for my sins. Whatever.
I did it for you.
Okay, keep going.
I was there a long time at the altar.
Yeah,
I was
I didn't see you for like 4 days.
I'm like, okay. And then Drew did this one thing. And the Pope was like, why isn't Drew here?
The
and I'm
Pope?
like, the Pope.
The Pope, why are you here? Imagine saying, oh my God, it's so great to meet you, the Pope.
Okay, my friend has a few confessions to make. He's like, what? What about you? I'm like, no, I'm good.
I'm all right.
I'm pretty good.
No, he goes, Colton Pettyjohn, really random podcast? I've seen
like-
all episodes.
I've seen that fat ass you got. I liked it on Instagram.
We talked about that last episode. Let's just make it a point to every single episode that we have from now on. We talk about how the Pope enjoyed a young woman's hams.
Yeah, hindquarters.
Was she of age?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she posted it on Instagram. Well, I guess you can post stuff on Instagram if you're not of age.
Oh, that's creepy. I guess that's not creepy. It's just their fault.
Yeah, it's weird.
Girls,
that's one thing,
if you post on Instagram, make sure you're wearing clothes.
please.
Or if you're
for
getting
all
hurt,
of our sakes.
or if you're getting hurt, send it to @girlsgettinghurt.
Yes. That was one thing that's weird. So, a close friend of mine and ours, kind of like a family member, Dade, we've talked about him on the podcast before.
He's on it. He's been on it.
Yeah, he's like 14, and so he follows me on Instagram, and sometimes he'll post pictures of us together, or he'll repost something that I've posted or whatever. And from that, some of the people that he follows will then try to follow me on Instagram.
They'll also follow our really random Instagram.
And it's great, but also kind of weird because there are times where 14-year-old girls are trying to add me on Instagram, and I'm like, I don't think so.
Honestly, I'm a little upset because they haven't come my way.
Don't lie. I've looked at your follow profile and 95%. So this is the really random.
97%. What we do can and will be used against us oh God. Imagine, okay, if we ever have to go to court for any reason, there are 43 hours of us talking about or whatever. I'm going to cut that. Sorry. I mean, usually, sorry, talk about me or whatever. Anyway. Okay. So back to the matter at hand. Time out.
Real quick.
Flag on the field.
So I was going to mention this earlier.
Sorry.
I
know. I'll cut it.
I was going to mention this earlier when we were talking about my shirt, but the last time I wore a tank top on this podcast, I don't.
It was the Luca one.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm. I think where we had matching ones that Meredith.
Yes,
Meredith got.
Yes, that was the last time But I back then would shave my chest. And
I didn't even notice.
Sarah, once upon a time, was just like, "Hey, you should stop. Like, you should stop shaving your chest and be a man for once." And I was like, okay.
And you started crying. You were like, I don't want to.
Will it make you like me more? And she was like, no. But
well, joke's on her. Y'all are dating.
Oh. But anyway.
Oh yeah, Daddy.
I've got a little sweater.
Dude, have you heard
a sweater vest on.
Have you heard of the show Magnum PI? You know what that stands for? Magnum Pettyjohn. I have chest hair.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not known for my smarts. Also,
no, Drew.
It's true. So, Colton, embarrassing story time.
Love it.
Drew Bolden time.
Yes.
I'm embarrassed time. And this is probably the lowest of the low. I'm talking about you're doing the limbo. The bar is at the lowest possible thing. That's how low how low in
And
the
your
totem.
dingleberries are dragging the floor.
They always do. So what? I don't shave and I don't wipe. So what are we doing?
Continue. Sorry.
Anyway, so have you heard of this this website called Facebook?
Yes.
So I was on Facebook. I'm not going to say who it was. There's no way that this person watches our podcast. Okay. But here's what I'm going to do. So this lady posts a picture and I look at it and I'm like, oh, wow, she's lost weight. She looks great, right? Look at her. And she posts like all these pictures of her and like somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
Like she's on vacation or something. And I'm like, she looks really good. And I was like, wow, she's on a weight loss journey. She looks great. Yeah. And I sent her a message and I said, wow, you look really good. Like you lost weight. You look great. You look like you're happy. And then she was like, what do you mean? And I went, oh, your recent post. And she goes, that was a flashback from 5 years ago. And Colton, I think you might be ahead of me here. I lost all of the color out of my face.
Oh, no.
My bowels.
Hold on, time out.
My bladder. I fainted.
Did it not have a caption, or did you not read the caption?
So here's the kicker. It's up. It's good. At the very top, it said 5 years ago today.
Oh.
Now, Colton, I said I was going to read 12 books this year. I never said I was going to read
Facebook post.
I never said I was going to read a damn caption. So there is a story and a lesson in all of us today, Christmas holiday.
No, honestly, kind of her fault.
Yeah, maybe stop being so fat now.
I mean, that's not necessarily what I'm saying.
Oh.
But if you're going to post a picture of yourself, a throwback of yourself, I don't know.
I mean, so here's
the same weight. No, that's not true. But
so here's the problem that I ran into.
Oh, you got to tell me who it is.
I will. You want to know? You want to know now?
Yeah, please.
She's so sweet.
Oh no!
And she also ate a bunch of sweets. Yeah. So
dang it. I mean, I don't really. Whatever. It's fine.
She was very nice about. Oh, that was from 5 years ago. LOL. But I know she looked in the mirror and went, ding, and just maybe shed it. Dude. But I felt so bad,
especially because she is so sweet.
They might be one of the sweetest people that I've ever talked to, and I felt so horrible. And I mean, at least I didn't go out and say you were huge, or you were huge. I'm so glad you lost weight. But now, anytime I see photos, I'm like,
shit.
Okay, let's make sure it's not a flashback of Notre Dame or whatever. And it was, dude, I like when I say the color rushed out of my face, I think all of it rushed out. I was white, and then I immediately got bright red because I was so embarrassed.
Dude,
imagine if I was face to face with her. Well, I would have known tough. Then. I would have been like, well, she didn't. But, dude, yeah. And look, a lot of times when I say things to make fun of people, I will back it up. But that was one of those Michael Scott moments where he totally would have done and been like, oh, you lost weight, and then, nope.
Yeah.
Just a picture from 5 years ago.
God. Okay, so
yeah.
I think I may have already told the story on the podcast, but I don't know. And I'm not. This is not a one up because yours is still worse. But there was a moment. It was a face to face moment though.
Oh, no.
There was a moment when back when we worked at Berkshire's in Midlothian, I was a courtesy clerk. And
the blue-faced lady?
No.
Oh, I told that one, didn't I?
No.
Oh, Lord.
Please do after this.
All right.
So I was, bagging groceries. We were lowly. So it's cashiers and then bag boys. And so I was bagging this lady's groceries, and she had a purse, but on the purse was a bunch of pictures on the outside. Like it was like there were a bunch of sleeves to where you can put pictures on the outside of her purse.
Yep.
And so there was a bunch of pictures of this baby, and I was like,
oh no,
oh my God. And I was trying to be, because I don't give a shit about babies, and I don't really think they're cute, but I'm doing my job as a courtesy clerk, and I'm trying to be nice, and I'm trying to have a conversation, I'm trying to be sweet, whatever. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, your granddaughter is so cute.
Oh no.
And she said,
oh no,
that's my son.
Oh God. So first of all, you called it a girl, and also you gave her like 70 years old, and she was probably 30.
She, to be fair, she looked like she was in her 50s, and the baby, it was like a newborn baby. Like these were new pictures.
Hey, man, it might have been a miracle, so you might have made her day, I guess. Maybe not.
Yeah, but I double whammied it. And when
granddaughter is cute, and
was like,
she was the mom, and it's a boy. Yikes. Was he wearing blue or pink?
I don't know.
Oh, well, you don't know. But
but I was like,
yeah, that's your fault if you
and then
dress a girl up in blue or you dress a guy up in pink.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it was, the colors were probably neutral, but the problem was that was when I was bagging the groceries. So then for the next minute and a half, when I'm walking out to their car, I'm just silent.
Oh, I would have been like, please, someone take over.
I push the cart out. I put everything in the car. She doesn't say anything. I don't say anything. And I close it. I don't even say have a good day. I just close it and I go back. I was just like,
I think under my breath, I would have said, "What do we got it aborted?"
No,
not really. I
would just say, do something about those crow's feet so you're not looking so freaking old.
Yeah, use some moisturizer, you whore. So moisturizer.
It's good.
I'm all right. So
Blue lady,
real quick. So there was a lady.
I do know about Blue Lady.
Yeah. So there's when you
she
have
worked at Walmart.
Yeah. Where was it, Colton? Don't say it. So when you have an iron deficiency, apparently your skin can turn blue.
Oh shoot! Is that what it's from?
Yeah. What'd you think it was from? She was always joking.
No, I thought it was.
You know how in cartoons when they're choking on something, their face turns purple and blue.
Well, yeah.
She was like,
she's in a constant state of.
Some women like that.
No,
so
I thought it was. I thought she was the older version of Violet from Willy Wonka or something.
She just never grew out of that. She's like, I love doing Willy Wonka.
She was
plump.
She was plump.
She was Professor Plump. Never mind. He was Plum, and that's from Guess Clue. I don't know. Shut up, Colton. So anyway, I'm working at this Brookshire place, and we all know who she is. And when someone is a different color, you don't see race, Colton. You don't mention it, right? You just kind of let it happen. Well, she came through the line. This nice, sweet lady. She's about 4 foot nothing.
Yes, tiny. Well,
tall,
short,
and width. Yeah, she was tiny. Anyway, I hope she doesn't watch this for some reason. But anyway, so she comes through the line, and there's another guy that I work with, an older gentleman. We'll just call him Paul.
Yeah.
And so we worked with this guy. We worked with this Paul guy. He's been retired, so he kind of just works here because he wants something to do, right?
Yeah, he was in the Air Force or whatever. Apparently,
he owns like 8 Corvettes. He was fine. He just wanted to get out and about, right? So
get away from his wife. I get it.
Yeah, get away from his wife so I could get with his wife. So we were all working that night, and the lady comes through the line, and I'm bagging her groceries, asking her how she's doing, yada freaking yada. And then Paul comes up, and he's like, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. And then he goes,
No.
he squints his eyes and looks at her and goes, are you... he squints, he goes, are you wearing face paint? And she goes, and she looks down like embarrassed, and she goes, Colton, come back to me, Daddy. She goes, what? She goes, no, and looks down, and I was like 18 or 16 or whatever at the time, so I didn't know to be like, Paul, shut the hell up. I was just like, and the cashier was also like, all right, you good? I'm going to keep going while you laugh. So she comes through the line and he asks the face paint thing. And then I just look down and I'm like, oh my God, there's no way this is happening. And then you're all giggly tonight. I'm liking this, Gold. Yeah.
Okay.
And then not even done yet. Keep going. Yeah. Okay.
The thing is, like, the whole situation, but then also knowing Paul, that's some dumb shit he would say.
So that's not even the best part, Colton. I haven't even gotten to the clinker yet. So, he
face paint.
Yeah, he goes. He does the squint like, "Are you wearing face paint?" And then we do the whole like, "Oh," and she does the embarrassed look down like, "No," and then not realizing that he just fucked up, he doubles down and says, "Well, your face is all blue." He goes, and he triples down, and he goes, I don't know if you were at a Halloween party. And then at this point, I was like, dude, Paul,
get the fuck out of here, man.
And at that point is when I went, okay, I got to step in. I'm like, Paul, I got this. Thank you. And then he walks away, and he's like, and he quadruples down, and he goes, maybe she didn't get all of it off. Like, at this point, there are not that many people who are this daft, who are this dumb to not read the room, Colton. Now, look, I will read 12 books this year, and Paul will read 0 rooms. Because
you will read 0 captions.
And I will read 0 captions. And this is the problem that I have with this country, okay? That he voted for Trump, Colton.
Wow.
For sure he did. But anyway, if someone has a blue-ass face and it kind of looks like skin but a little bit blue, you just leave it alone. They've probably got a skin deficiency. Have you ever seen someone who has, well, not you, but you ever seen someone with really yellow skin? And I'm not talking about a slur towards Asians. I'm talking about they have a vitamin D or whatever deficiency.
Sure.
Don't mention it. Just leave it. They're dealing with stuff, right?
I mean, it's like, if you see someone that has, like, I don't know, a noticeably short arm or like a limp or something like that, you don't bring it up.
Yeah. I mean, you don't go, could you hurry it up, Mr. Limp?
I mean,
or Mrs. or they. Yeah, I know. One time I was at Home Depot with my dad. One time I saw a guy, he was wearing jeans, but I could tell that there was no leg in one of them, and it was just kind of swinging.
Yeah.
And as a kid, I even knew to not be like, where's your leg?
What happened to your leg?
And the best part was he was wearing a saw, so maybe he was going to, was buying a saw, so maybe he was going to cut the other one off.
Oh, I don't think that's what he was doing.
Yeah. He actually went to go eat at IHOP.
Yeah, I know we have 5 more minutes, but maybe that's a good place to...
Cool. And honestly, it would have been so good if he said, well, why are you so blue today?
Dude.
Are you sad because you're blue? Yeah, it was...
That got me.
Yeah, I had some pretty embarrassing things today. So, all right, one more thing before we skoo-doodle, all right? Colton, if you ever get to the point where you and Sarah decide that you will combine your Facebook or Instagram accounts to make it say whatever the hell the Petty Johns or the McDonald's, or if you're going to take her name or whatever.
No.
I will unfriend you.
Yeah, you should.
I think I will stop doing this podcast.
You should.
Because if you have a couple's account,
well, you know what that means?
One of you has cheated in the past
100%.
and been caught.
100%, that's what that is.
Get better at cheating or say no. Golly.
Or it's like a territorial thing. It's like someone hiking their leg up on their significant other and say, we're one. So if you're going to DM one of us, you're going to DM both of us.
Yeah, okay? And the worst part was I was friends with one of these accounts that used to be just the man. And then it was changed to my friend Blobbity Blah and Blobbity Blah last name. So it used to be just him. So I know that he done did f***ed up, Colton. Damn. And then his lady, who I actually love to death.
Does she have her own account by herself?
She used to. I mean, well, now they got divorced, so gee, I wonder why. And now they have separate accounts, but I'm only friends with the wife now. Used to be friends with just the man. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Yeah. But yeah, don't. I always thought that was a little.
No, I hate that.
Cringy.
Yeah.
But I always want to message one and be like, "Hey, thanks for last night," and then they could both fight at each other and be like, "Well, who the f- is he talking to?"
He's not talking to me. I swear to God, he's not talking to me.
Are you gay? Are you cheating on me? You never know. Tune in next week.
I've always hated that because
I hate when they try to add me.
I really hate when people are over territorial of their significant other.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we get it. You're dating, you're married, whatever, and it's fine.
Yep.
No one's trying. Well, maybe someone's trying to get with your significant other, but I hope that you're secure enough in your relationship to where you don't have to have joint Facebook accounts.
Yeah, no, that's
so bad.
No, it's literally the worst, I think.
Yeah.
That's worse. I think I would rather follow a wine divorcee page than kill myself, I think.
Oh.
What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather do that.
I'd rather be alive.
Kill myself, yeah.
So I'm going to add the blue lady on Facebook. Anyway, Colton, we've got like 2 minutes. Do you have anything else you want to say to the peeps? Like, no, you know what? Hey, follow our Instagram page for sake.
Yeah, and follow Girls Getting Hurt.
Yeah, and Girls Getting Hurt. And please, 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 if you come over there, come on over, baby, from here to there, let us know that it was me that sent you, just me, not Colton. Him.
No, say really random,
whatever, because it would really help us out. But yeah, their Instagram page is just at Girls Getting Hurt, and the YouTube channel we just started. And the first video that I did was the top 50 videos of 2020, and within a day we had more than 10,000 views.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That was so cool, and I watched it probably 40 times, and I was like, man, my editor's good. But anyway, just say something like, thanks for everything that you do, for letting girls fall over and capturing it, Mm-hmm. But yeah, seriously, follow our Instagram page at Really Random. Follow Girls Getting Hurt. We've already talked about that. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. We really appreciate any time we get a message that's like, hey, I really liked this, or any comments on the videos, because we love ourselves and we want people to stroke our shafts.
Oh my God. No.
Or just stroke our egos.
That's better. Jeez.
Stroke me, Colton. That's what I'm saying.
We probably need to go ahead and end this so you can...
stroke it myself?
No.
Okay, whatever.
You can...
Anyway, seriously, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you don't know, we're on Spotify. If you don't know, we're on Apple. If you don't know, we're on Google. If you don't know, we're on YouTube. You got it. And if you don't know, we don't have any air conditionings. We just have an OnlyFans. Clancy, send us home. I want to take this time to let you know about the dying children in Africa.
Oh, and they're...
You can't twerk to that shit?